Do you want to increase your brand's conversion rate and average order value but don't know where to start or how to do it? Hey, I'm Vilobatir. I run CROEvolution, a split-testing and CRO agency for DTC E-commerce brands. And today we're going to be looking at 4 simple split tests you can start running even today to increase your conversion rate, to increase your average order value, and to increase even your subscription rate if subscriptions are very important to you as a brand. Starting from the first one, let's get directly into it. The first very simple split test you could start running even today, and it doesn't take a lot of time to implement, is adding a cross-sell on your product page. So as you can see here, we have a very simple buy box. As you can see, bundles, subscriptions, and this is the default approach everyone has on their product page. You can add a very simple cross-sell under the buy box. As you can see, here we have another box under the main buy box. Here we have would have a simple image here on the left. This is a placeholder, a very simple description targeted towards the cross-sell itself. So as you can see, give yourself the full wellness treatment you deserve. In this case, we are making a bundle for a full wellness program made of the products of the brand. So you can add a bottle of this specific product to the order with an extra discount if you bundle it with the product they are already looking at, and you make it clear that the price and the benefit for getting the bundle is higher, and has a higher perceived value than just getting the two products by themselves. You make it very clear here with the difference without bundle and with bundle and the different price. And this is a call to action that adds both of the products directly to the customer's cart. So if, for example, here, let's say they're looking at the middle bundle and they have the subscription active, and then they also click the cross-sell call to action, they add the original product, how they set it up here, and they add the cross-sell, the product that you're trying to cross-sell here to the cart, and it goes directly to the cart with the products already added to them. This is a very simple split test. You can directly test even today. It's very simple to implement. And it gives very great results on the AOV side. So you are trying to increase your AOV without hurting your bottom line. And this is a great test for that, to increase your AOV, especially if you're selling low ticket products. Cross sells and bundles are essential to do that. Let's go for the second option. Second option here is something that I don't see a lot of brands doing and should be done much more, which is having great product images. As you can see, most brands have the default product images, the boring ones. They just take photos of them and they just put them there. There is nothing to them. There is nothing about the images that helps and aids the customer in making a decision to buy the product or not. We want to break that, and we want to make our images as descriptive and as informative as possible. So as you can see here, we don't just have the product plastered in the middle without anything around it. We also have we put a little bit more effort in it with a few descriptions, a few benefits about the product. We make it informative. And why we do this? Because even if the customer or the visitor fails to keep scrolling and to read about more info about the product, we are already describing and giving benefits about the product in their images. So that helps a lot with people that don't usually scroll or click off much easier or bounce off the page much easier. We help get in those benefits that we want the customers and the visitors to know, and they are immediately there for the customers to see. So put a little bit more effort in your images, in your product images, and in your visuals and your creatives. Don't just put default product images there, but put a little bit more effort in them with a little bit of editing, a little bit of adding context and benefits to them. And also this test here, very, very simple. You can just take your product, put it in Canva, put it in Figma even, and add very simple text, headlines and arrows. Shouldn't take you more than 30 minutes. So it's a test you can easily test today, and it should help out with conversions. So make sure to test this out. It's a great test to run. Third option, also this one, very, very simple. You could implement this today, which is adding a very simple shipping banner to your page, to let the customer know what are the shipping timelines roughly. So here near the call to action, we want to want to test things that make it easier, make it as easy as possible for the visitor or the customer to convert, to click on the add to cart, and to go forward in the buy process. So if, for example, we are putting this little banner, ships in 3 to 5 days in the United States, near the call to action, directly under the call to action, we want to handle as many objections as possible for the customer to actually go forward with the purchase. And yeah, this is also self-explanatory here. We are giving shipping thresholds and timelines for it. Very easy benefit to outline. If you have fast shipping times, all customers, all types of people love fast shipment, love to receive their products as fast as possible. So this is also a very good test to run in those cases, and you should see an increase in conversions with this kind of tests here. And yeah, let's go to the fourth one. This one is a little bit more time consuming than the other ones. It's not too difficult to run, but it should take you a little bit more time to do. And as you can see, this one is for brands that are heavily based on subscriptions. We want to increase our subscription rate as much as possible without hurting our bottom line, so without giving out too many discounts or too many add-ons on top that hurt our margins. And a very great way to do that is to offer some kind of free digital book or digital info product to the customer with the purchase when they purchase with the subscription. So as you can see in the subscription box, you just add a very simple additional box with an additional description just for subscribers. Get our digital book on hair health and how to maintain it free of charge, and you make sure to outline that it's an instant delivery to the email address of the customer, because it's digital. Obviously, there's no shipping fees, there's no time to wait. They get it immediately with the purchase on their email address, and then a very simple placeholder with an image of the PDF or the book or whatever it is that you decide to add. It doesn't need to be something incredibly complicated. You don't have to write a 100-page book for it. It can be a very simple 5-page dépliant, 5-page PDF, a 1-page checklist even. A graph, anything that shows what's the importance of consistency, because you're adding this benefit here with the subscription. So we want to drive in why it's important to have a consistent routine with whatever is the product that you're trying to sell on a subscription offer. And this does two things. It helps immediately the customer to select the subscription instead of the one-time purchase, but then it also helps with churn. It decreases churn, because with the info you put in, the free book or the free digital info, you want to drive in the benefit of keeping a consistent routine. And then with keeping a consistent routine, you put there that the subscription they just made for your product is the perfect option for that. So you are basically just selling more after the purchase. You are selling even more. Why the importance of the subscription? Because they have to keep buying every month after month. We don't want them to just get the product for the first month, to get the benefits of the first month, whatever they may be. So the discount, in this case we have discounts on monthly orders. There are some brands that offer free shipping. There are some brands that offer even more on the subscription, and a lot of customers just end up buying just the first month, and then the months after they just cancel the subscription because they already got the benefits they wanted. You want to drive in the concept that consistency is the most important part of it, and the subscription plays in that perfectly. So we want to drive that in as much as possible to retain as many subscriptions as possible, which is actually like the most difficult part of getting subscription. You can get subscriptions initially pretty easily. The hard part is actually retaining them and not making customers churn. And you do that in a lot of ways with obviously emails and consistent outbound to your warm email list, but it's also a great way to do it, and it also increases conversions immediately on the front end, so you can see a double result, one that is immediate and one that is more in the long term with less churn. So yeah, these are 4 very simple ideas. You can split test. You can split test directly today. Very simple to implement, very easy to implement. If you don't have time to implement these kinds of split tests and even more complicated and in-depth ones for your brand, as I said before, I run CROEvolution. It's an agency that runs split test and systemized traffic optimization process for DTC brands in the 7 to 8 figure range. You can find more info and book a discovery call down below in the link in the description, and see you in the next video.